Walt Disney World, Spring Break 2021, Day 2. As you just saw over there, and you can probably tell from my swag attire, it's EPCOt with the Flower and Garden Festival 2021 food event here. It's different than all the ones going on in California. It's just a normal food event, so we're gonna spend lots of money trying lots of different international cuisine throughout the park and ride some of the rides. What we didn't try last year is we might try and get on the Skyliner and check that out as well. So let's go in, try some delicious food, and join us on this experience. Last time we were in EPCOt, we ended up leaving early because I remember it was cold, it started raining, and it was just not enjoyable. Oh, there's the backwards fountain or waterfall. See it just off in the distance. We'll get it a little better up close. Here we are, a little more up close. The really, really cool backwards fountain, upside down fountain, whatever you want to call it. It's Lion King, complete with the whole family and Rafiki. And that's actually a photo area. You can see a family getting ready to get the picture taken. First up is going to be the Sunshine Griddle, because even though it's after lunchtime, we haven't eaten anything today. So we're getting the avocado toast, which should be kind of breakfasty. There's a little bit of a line, but hopefully it'll go pretty quickly. So the avocado toast is toy box tomatoes, fresh goat cheese on a ciabatta. It's $5.75, and then there's a couple other things. Declan's gonna get the fried cinnamon roll bites. So the line for Sunshine Griddle is a little long right now. There's only one cashier up there taking orders. Maybe someone's on break, or maybe that's just how they're doing it. It's right next to the Cool Wash where you can create your own layer slushies. The noise you keep hearing behind me, if I turn around, we're right next to the test track. So that's what you keep hearing go by, which is just putting us in the mood because this was not open last January when we were here. So we're really excited to try it. The line's been ranging from 70 minutes to over 100 minutes right now. But a little later in the day, once we've fed ourselves a little bit, we'll go over and get in line and check it out. All right, so here's the avocado toast. It looks absolutely delicious, even the flower petals, because of how hungry I am. And then Declan's already eating his cinnamon rolls, drizzled in sugar, sugar on sugar on sugar. And then here's the little taste guide, the Patent Festival Passport, which has all the food that they're offering to the event. All right, all done eating it. The avocado toast, admittedly, it's the first time I've ever had avocado toast. I eat avocados, I eat toast, so I mean, it seemed reasonable. That was amazing. The big white flowers, the triangles they had on it, I'm not a florist or anything, I don't know anything about flowers really, but it tasted like watermelon to me. So if anybody knows what that flower was, leave it in the comments below and let us know. The mix of the floral arrangement on the top, the avocado, which tasted like it might have had a little seasoning to it. It wasn't guacamole by any means. And then the little cherry tomatoes on it were it was perfect. The bread wasn't overly crispy, it was just perfect. And then I tried some of Declan's cinnamon stuff as well. It was really good. To me though, the mix of the two didn't go well together. I didn't really want to eat that sugary goodness after I ate that really fresh tasting toast. So now we're gonna go head off. Impossible's a sponsor here for this event, at least for one booth, and there's a bunch of other Impossible stuff. So we're super excited about trying all of that. We're gonna head off and find our next one. So how were the cinnamon rolls?
It was good.
Just good?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. So here's Trowel and Trellis. This entire thing is hosted by Impossible. So I suspect everything in here is, if not fully plant-based, obviously it's at least vegetarian. So we'll look at the menu real quick.
Heck yeah, man. Can't eat it all.
So the grilled street corn on the cob, Impossible sausage and kale soup. Sounds delicious. A little warm for soup. Boneless Impossible Korean short rib. That's what we're getting.
And we should get that
And
too.
probably the lavender pot de creme as well. And there's basically no line. It's like nobody wants to try Impossible, but we do, so we're getting in line. So there is the Korean short rib. And then here is the dessert, which they both look delicious. It kind of looks like it's like a square hamburger patty with the seasoning. So we're gonna dive right in and I'll let you know how it is. All right, food is done. We're continuing our way around the world, if you will, to see what other food jumps out at us. We planned the first couple and now we're just kind of kind of keep an eye out, but we're also working our way towards Norway to go on the Frozen ride, because this is indoors, gets us out of the sun for a little while. But that food, wow, total difference from the first one. The Korean barbecue short ribs, which again, it kind of looked like, it was more like a hamburger patty, but the seasoning was amazing. It was so delicious. The kimchi mayo had a nice touch to it, and there was the rice with the slaw just had a really nice fresh feel to it. And then there was a couple big chunks of, I think it was bok choy in it. Really good. And then the dessert, when I bit into it, it's not what I thought it was gonna be, but I didn't know what I thought it was gonna be. I think I was thinking like cheesecake from what it looked like, but it was just really, really refreshing almost as a dessert. So both of those were fantastic. So I guarantee that entire stand will be amazing. And I'm probably gonna go back later and try the sausage soup they have. But for now, we're just gonna keep looking to see what else they have. We know there's an Impossible Poutine over in the Canada area, which we're really excited about. So what I am noticing though is there's definitely a lot more people here than were at Animal Kingdom yesterday, and the crowds are plentiful. Ride lines are long. Some food lines are long. Impossible, again, was empty, but you know, we'll see how it is. It's very crowded down here, so obviously there's not a whole lot of distancing going on. We're over in Japan at Hanami, because we're gonna be like all the other Disney vloggers right now who have been raving about this Frushi. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. If I don't like it, I'm gonna say I don't like it, but they're all raving about it, that it's amazing. So we just ordered it, and now we're gonna go pick it up and see what it's all about. All right, so I've got it all set up. This is my first and only actual food eating review of the day. I've been reviewing all the food, but this is what I'm gonna film, because I don't know. I'm going into this bias because I hate sushi. I'm willing to try most foods. Sushi is, it's not that I haven't tried it, I just cannot stand it. This literally just looks like a sushi roll. So I'm already got a biased opinion that I hate this, because I have a feeling in my head of what it's gonna taste like. It's probably not at all, obviously, because it's nothing but rice and then like the sweet stuff. Put a little bit of whipped cream syrup on the top. Kind of with my beef spork that we got. I'm gonna try it.
No, you put it all in your mouth.
All right, we'll go all one big shot then. I was trying to go about half of it, but so I'll be back in about 3 minutes when I'm done chewing to give an opinion. So here goes. I'm gonna plug the nose while I do it.
I know that fish too. It's sushi.
I think Daddy likes it.
Honest opinion, it's not my favorite. It's not bad. The whipped cream and the fruit kind of just, it tastes like a fruit salad. And the rice isn't even bad. It's the soy wrap, I think, that's killing it for me. I mean, I would eat it again. There's just a flavor in there that is, I'm not stoked about. I'm sure Ashley right now is thinking I'm absolutely nuts, and it's you know, the greatest thing on God's green earth. But
I think it's very refreshing. I like it.
okay, she thinks it's refreshing. I could agree with that term, that sentiment. I don't know, maybe if I liked sushi it'd be different, and maybe everybody else has been raving about it. Maybe they're really big sushi people. I don't know. Just, you know, I've got an interesting palate, and sushi is not one of them. This is okay. You'd probably like it. It's not my favorite thing at all. All right, so ran over to the refreshment center, I think it was called, and we got the Italian sausage poutine, which it doesn't look plant-based, but it says it's completely plant-based. So, and it says it's house-crafted, so it might be like a proprietary, you know, recipe that they have. It doesn't smell like Beyond, and it doesn't smell like Impossible, so it might be their own recipe. But I'm excited. The gravy looks kind of like cheese. I'm guessing it might actually be like a nutritional yeast base, perhaps, which is a pretty common ingredient for vegan or plant-based recipes. So I'll give this a try and let you know what I think. Just finished up with the poutine. As expected, delicious. We got a little nervous because that didn't taste fake at all. So I went in and just searched EPCOt, Italian sausage poutine, and a whole bunch of recent reviews or articles and Disney sites came up with people just mentioning multiple times it's vegetarian and whatnot. So I feel comfortable with it. And oh, the music's going off, so somebody might be coming through right now. But it was very, very good. The gravy was not super like overbearing, and there was a nice little spice to it. I've never had real poutine, even though I'm so close to Canada from where I'm from. So I don't know how it compares to real poutine, but this was delicious. So now, once this goes by, whatever this is, we're gonna head over to the Skyliner and hop on that for a quick ride. Folks. Thank you. Alright, so Disney Skyliner. We will have to, looks like, go through COVID protocols and scan our magic band on the way back in, but that's okay. It looks like there's basically like nobody here waiting. You can see the cars coming in, or the trams. Really moving now. Now we're on the move. Whoops, had the mic on the wrong side.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at EPCOt International Gateway.
Alright, so we're still on the Skyliner, and we decided, kind of last second, spur of the moment, to actually jump over to Hollywood Studios for maybe one ride, maybe two, depending. The lines are a little long. It's where we're actually going tomorrow for day 3 of this spectacular spring break extravaganza. But we're going to go do a little bit of that and then head back over to EPCOt, since EPCOt's open until 11 tonight and all the other parks close a little earlier. So we'll go experience that a little bit and see what trouble we can get into. What you can barely make out in the distance is right here is Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Declan's favorite ride.
Yeah, it's Declan's favorite ride. Right, Declan, your favorite ride?
Yes.
No, it's not. You hate it. Just got inside, and there is a butt ton of people. And there's the ride we're heading for, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It opened like a month after we were here last year, and right before the COVID restrictions started hitting. So this will be a brand new ride for all of us. I've been hearing good things about it though. But down there near the Runaway Railway, it just looks like there's a lot of people. I'm really short, so you probably can't see very well. But it's definitely less crowded than it was last time we were here. But there's still a lot of people here. And everyone's wearing a mask. I can see the end of line right there, and they're actually saying 30 minutes. The app says 25 minutes, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Tower of Terror is like 105 minutes right now, so we'll certainly take a 30-minute wait. And it looks like most of it's in the shade, which is super exciting. So while the queue seems to be moving pretty well, oh, it just went up to 50 minutes, which it might be. We're moving well. We've only been in line for 15 minutes, but this thing is insane. Give the person a promotion, whoever designed this, because it just snakes around, left, right, turns, using like every available square inch of space. We started way over there. We're way over here now. We're about to get back into the shade. It finally snakes its way back over towards the entrance. They pointed out the coolest hidden Mickey. It actually says Mickey going up the door.
Now, let's
Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now.
walking towards Tower of Terror. I think we're just going to the merch store today. I don't think we're going to ride it because of the long line. But it is an enormously large crowd of people. Well, it had said 60 earlier, but now we're looking at standby entrance is 120 minutes. So yeah, we're definitely not going on it today. Perhaps we'll rush in and try and get on this one first thing in the morning, since we're gonna already have our hopeful boarding pass for Rise of the Resistance. All right, so we're all done over at the Hollywood Studios side, and I forgot to mention that we got off the ride, so that the new Mickey ride was very, very interesting. I did not expect some of the induced motion with the big wraparound screens, but those were really cool. So now we're heading back over to EPCOT to get some more food, ride some more rides over there, and kind of finish up the night there before we plan to come back here first thing in the morning, try and beat the heat and the people a little bit. We just noticed the car that we should be on. So we've made our way over to the Honey Bistro after riding a couple rides. And we're going for this one right here, the local Wildflower Honey Mascarpone Cheesecake. Ashley wants that, and I'll certainly take a bite to try it. All right, so here is the cheesecake. It's rather small. It's in a triangle too, which is interesting. I didn't really read the ingredients, so I'm not really sure what any of this is. These are kind of firm.
Looks like meringue.
Oh yeah, it could be meringue. I was thinking it was whipped cream, but that's whipped cream, I think. But it looks rather good, so we'll give it a try. All right, cheesecake is done. Heading over to the test track. It was really, really good. We ended up looking at the ingredients. It was overloaded with honey. There was raw honey, dehydrated honey, actual honeycomb, honey-infused whipped cream. So obviously the whole thing was honey-based, with orange blossom and then fennel blossom as well. Oh wow, there's a bunny. We're gonna go see the bunny right now. Oh, it's moving. Let me turn around before we lose it. There's the bunny right there. Hi, bunny. Oh, Declan's gonna scare it away. Well, you never know what's gonna happen when you're filming. Declan, get out of the flowers. Like Declan running into flowers or bunnies appearing. But it was definitely really good. Ashley banned me from eating more than one bite, so I had one bite to try it and experience it all. So it came back out a little bit, and it's actually eating flowers. I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer without scaring it away. He's just munching away on some flowers, just enjoying his time. It's a good dinner though, I'd say, because he's got plenty of flowers to choose from. If I pan a little bit left and right here. Oh, and he just hopped away. He's right there though. All right, we're gonna head over to test track now. All right, last group's getting out. We're about to get in.
Commencing SimCar off-road and extreme weather sequence.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test.
Well, that was different. Did you hear it? Alright, so that winds up a very long day at EPCOT and a little bit of Hollywood Studios. Been almost a 12-hour day, actually about 11-hour day. Lots of delicious food. The rides are fun as always. We got to do Test Track. Declan just had an absolute blast on it. We're gonna wrap this up quickly because we have a quick turnaround to tomorrow morning. We gotta get up early to try and get our Rise of the Resistance pass because we don't have to be in the park. We can do it on the app from, you know, our home, or in this case our Airbnb, because we have a reservation. So that's nice. Park opens at 9, so we're gonna try to get here early enough to be in the gates right when they open, if we can get up that early. But again, it is almost 10:30 now, so we're gonna get just a few hours of sleep and then come back in tomorrow for another very long day. We may even end up back at EPCOt after Hollywood Studio closes for a little bit to do some more rides and some more food. So I hope you liked this video. If so, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Ring the bell below. You get notifications of all of our future videos. As always, please be kind and be real, and join us on our next experience.